Well, it's Wednesday, and my wife wants me to take her out to eat this new pizza place, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, today, there was a thing when I was in JROTC, Junior Reserve Officer Training, in high school, and for the Army, and they had a thing, they called it the KISS method, and instead keep it simple, like stupid, but like I guess you could say keep it simple Simpson. So basically you don't want to tell everything to indict yourself, to get yourself in trouble. So I'm bad about being too honest. Like we had Wednesdays at work, they always have real good food, and they have scrambled eggs and grits and cheese, for like $5.75. Well, somebody was in here yesterday, another vendor, and they had like a little bitty pork chop, about a third or a fourth the size of my hand, for $5, and 3 chicken wings for $6. So I mentioned that to them, and we got back to work a couple of hours. One of the ladies I work with, she said, "Hey, when it comes to food, don't be sharing the other food prices of other people cooking. So what are you going to do next week when you go to get that same thing and it costs $9 because they done raise the prices?" I said, I see what you're talking about. And before I paid, she almost raised $1.50. She told me it's going to be like 7 something. And then she said, oh, wait a minute, $5.85. So I confused her, or she started going ching-ching, ching-ching, thinking about that money she's missing. But yeah, you don't want to raise the prices. Inflation's already doing a number for us already. So yeah, my wife said my son with his friend, they've been playing in the woods today. So at least the woods are getting used. I just like looking at them. I like looking at the woods. There's all kind of woods around me. They're just beautiful. There's kind of some crazy neighbors live there, but everybody's got woods. Trees and woods. My grandson, he'd be saying, trees, and they're so pretty in the wintertime. They kind of get, the summertime, they're nice and green. But, pretty soon it'll be fall. Then they'll start turning, the leaves will be everywhere, and it'll look kind of ghostly. But yeah, and when the pine trees first come out, in the springtime, you'll have like pollen, just waves of it, and the wind will come by, and it just looks like a big old dust cloud coming off the trees. It'll be so thick, these pine trees. But yeah, talking about all that stuff. I asked my wife to try my coffee and just take a sip, so she took 2 sips. I said, well, it must be good, you're taking 2 sips.
In half a mile, turn right.
We ended up going to Chrissy's Farm to Fork, and this is the biscuits. And my wife, she real happy. It's kind of expensive, but it's good. I'm looking around like, oh man, we gonna eat here? And then I was just relaxing after drinking some coffee.
Date night with my wonderful husband.
Yeah, what's the name of this place? Chrissy's, I think, right?
Chrissy's Farm.
Yeah, Chrissy's Farm.
Farm to table. Farm to fork.
Farm to fork. Yeah, this is salad. My wife has to have a salad no matter where we go. My wife is attempting to get ready to eat the salad. This is at the Chrissy's Fork to Spoon, and we'll put the right name when we figure out what it is. And look at the fancy silverware it is. She put ranch on her salad. The owner, Chrissy, brought me a biscuit because I wanted one with just regular butter. This is a biscuit. Hey, try the biscuit. Not bad. Yeah, it ended up being pretty good. We were supposed to go to Marco's Pizza, but they're closed on Wednesday, so my wife's having a good time. I got like the little flat steak and the potatoes, and my wife got the eggplant and bread and tea. And then this is like the leftovers. We had no idea what it was. And then I use a card with my daughter's name on it to pay for the food.
Come here.
Wait a minute, there you go. Just say some cool stuff.
Some cool stuff.